6 to shoot. Rose goes in. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
The dish to Noah, stolen by Bosch. To the paint. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Wade.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The free throw drops for Rose. Miami's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Freak kicks to Bosch. Stolen by Noah. And here's Rose. Pass to Snell. Rose goes in, and that one is stuffed right through. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Shot's good by Bosch.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now, just a 4-point Chicago lead. Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Rose goes in, and it's sent back by Bosch. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Freak kicks to Bosch. Whiteside dishes to Freak to tie it up. And it's Whiteside off the drive, and it's good on the layup.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
.125 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 14 points for Pau Gasol.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without questioning, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth and being full throttle ahead.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
1:10 left in the fourth. Rose attacking. It's the first that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Freak passes to Wade. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Rose buries it.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, Freak. They set the pick. Kicks to Whiteside. Down low. Count it, and the foul. Neal. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Chicago making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Wade, no good on the free throw. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
This all no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak with it. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
You've got time. You don't have to isolate immediately.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mirotic. Down low. Here's Rose. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Freak. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Freak is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
This all setting the pick for Rose. And stolen by Freak. Outside down. It's tipped. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. We're just over a minute into overtime here. The open shot by Bosh. Bullseye. And the Heat lead by 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Rose gets to Gasol, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Rose attacking, and he gets it to go. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Ooh, he's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
The feed to Mirotic. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. And the pass to Gasol. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Now off the inbound. Miami grabs the miss. T-Wade on the wing. Covered by Mirotic. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Wade a screen on Rose. Freak dishes to Wade. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah. Dwayne Wade. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Outside Rose. Pass to Mirotic. Back to Rose. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
For Miami, they've gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Freak passes to Wade. Here's Bosch. Gasol with the rebound. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Rose kicks to Mirotic. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Mirotic.
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point.
Chicago with the ball. And it's Rose penetrating. He kicks to Gasol.
That's a wall. What are you doing?
Oh, off target.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. And Miami has possession, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Snell from outside buries the triple. To win it. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
I can't believe that ending. That cannot be topped.
Once again, the playoffs giving us more drama than we can handle.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, we filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
We don't know. I hope so, because I feel like they have potential to get a win. Getting big numbers like this is impossible.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
Doris, thank you as always. It's time for us to say